Hey, this is Chris, and this here is our new Aspen FR10 speaker. This is how it's going to show up to your house in this box, and I want to show you today how easy it is to get into this and open it up and just what the basic steps are. We spent some time on this packaging to make sure it got to your door in safe, but also that it was a one-man operation to open it up and set it up. So let me just kind of step you through it here. You can see there's printed directions on the box that tells you exactly what you need to do, but you can never make it too easy. So here's a quick video. So this box has 4 plastic clips on the bottom that you just squeeze and they pop right out. So let me do that. Got 2 more. And you want to do this in a place where you have about 8 feet in each direction, because this package, you lift straight up and then it butterflies open. And I'll show you what that looks like. So it just comes straight up. And it opens right up. Now, you can see there's a pretty big piece of foam. Why did we make it this tall? Well, it's meant as a simple lever to allow you to set the speaker up. So you just set it next to your speaker. We take off this cloth bag. And inside of here we have our magnetic speaker grills. That's going to come out now. And I just packed these up, so I already have our gift box with some wrenches that I pulled out. What we're going to do here is slide this center foam down, and then I can just take and lean this right over onto the foam with one hand even. So you don't have to lift the speaker up. It's about 75 pounds, so some of you can, but you don't need to. You can just set it up and then take the other side, tilt it over, stand it right up. Now, there we are. So one other thing you can optionally do, that maybe I should have shown you first, is if we set it back down on its side, is that there are 4 spiked feet on here. And we're on carpet, so I would like to use the carpet spikes, but if you're on hardwood or tile floor, you can see that there's 4 stainless steel spikes. Now, these are just finger tight. But you know, there's a soft rubber foot under here, so if you want to remove them easier, we include a small Allen wrench. It's about 1 millimeter, and there's a little through hole here, and that's actually in the little gift box that's on top of the foam. Just take that out, fits right through the hole, and then you can loosen it, and then these guys come out. And what is underneath here is a soft rubber soft rubber foot that you can then place on your hardwood floor, tile, etc. One more thing I'd like to show you is if you want to level this speaker, let's say you have an uneven floor surface, or you want to rake the speaker back a little bit if you have tiered seating in a home theater, or you have a particularly low or high seat that your main listening position is. What you do is, this is a lock nut on the top. You just loosen this, and then you can adjust the height of the spike here by twisting. When you're done, you just lock it back down. So you can see we added, you know, 1/8 of an inch here. There's about 1 inch of adjustment with each spike. So you've got as much leveling as you need, as well as enough to rake the speaker a few degrees. We're going to put that back. And then again, tighten the top cap to lock it in place. So that's our process. I'm going to put this spike back on so we can stand it back up. But it's really straightforward. Like so. Now, we can talk about some of the basic hookup stuff here. On the back of the speaker, there are 4 terminals, and Again, in the gift box with the packaging, you have a pair of jumper wires. What are these for? Well, one set of terminals is for the woofer crossover network. The other set of terminals is for the mid and high frequency crossover network. And there's something called bi-wiring or bi-amping. These are set up for bi-wiring if you would like to use that type of wiring configuration. But if you're using a single wire, I'm not going to go into the benefits or caveats of those things in this video, but if you want to use a single set of wiring, we include these jumpers. We do this as a little higher quality option to like a stamped piece of metal that some manufacturers use. So you just connect the red to the red and the black to the black, and that's just running these two in parallel. And so they will be connected when you connect to either set of terminals now. So it just is a little high quality spade connector. You got to tighten down a little bit. And you can torque these down if you really want to. But for the sake of the video here, I'm just going quickly. Maybe a little too quickly. These are pretty straightforward. You just screw them right down and then, you know, plug right into one set or the other. We typically tell people connect them in high frequency set with their amplifier if they're doing this configuration. And then you're ready to place the speakers and put them where you want. These in general, you know, are pretty easy to walk around on the spikes. This base is very sturdy, so if you need to position it, you can do this. And you don't have to lift the speaker up. And the whole idea here is to really make this as easy as possible for setup and ease of installation. So that's, you know, in brief, kind of how to unbox this thing. And other than getting our packaging out of the way, I wanted to just quickly show you how compact this speaker is compared to our big boys. So it's kind of hard to get a sense of scale on a web page as to what the relative sizes of the speakers are, but we now have from ultra high performance and quite large down to something that's a very livable size for a lot more people and still very high performance. If you guys are going to invest in bringing on one of our Aspen FR10s into your home, this is just a quick take on how to get it unboxed and make sure you guys are successful and it's nice and easy. So, and let us know if we can help, but this is just a little quick how-to, and we hope to do more of these. Thanks.